Alright, we should be going live. Oh yeah, let's do it. Alright, so we're gonna do more of this page today. I ended up not getting it completed. Which is why I didn't upload to Global Comics today. Got a little busy with some reports and like some other things that I ended up having to do. So, all right, all of my live posts should be live. Let's see. Sweet. All right, let's get to work. All right. So where I left off, by the way. This is I got I think I had like this liner up here done, and then I hadn't gotten this far yet. So what we'll be working on today is trying to get the rest of these panels kind of caught up. I like the song. Let's see, where's this one? This. It's a good song. It's like my favorite like opening theme. Let's see, what layer is this on? we get to play the what layer is this on game. Okay, fine, we'll try to select it. Oh, it is on the vector layer. Oh, okay. Didn't realize I'd been drawing those on vectors. Nice, good job, me, thinking ahead for once. I wonder if anyone else struggles with that problem. Let's see. Oops. Ah! That was... Whoops. Back up. That was not intentional. Let's see. Let's put it down the other way. Again. Let's see. Put that line here. Dun 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 dun. Oh, there's some shading I missed. Dun 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 dun. Let's see. Sorry guys, I can't sing with this shit, I'm sorry. I just have that song stuck in my head right now. I'm so sorry. I'll stop. Alright. So basically what I'm doing is I'm taking this like line art that I was able to generate really quickly, going in and kind of adjusting like the foreground and the middle ground, since like the background is kind of already settled, so I'm just adjusting it for like what I actually want it to look like. So sometimes it's hard to like get it to look exactly the way that you want. I'm not gonna worry about this here because I'm gonna use it as a base later. What I will do is come over here and kind of like break this up a little bit so it's not like perfectly flat. I mean, area where bamboo is tends to be pretty flat, but not like this. Super perfect. I'm gonna go in with some grass. I'm gonna start on the lowest layer and work my way forward. So now that I have this kind of evened out, I'm gonna go in and start putting in some more foliage, sort of like on the ground. Down here, kind of make it more believable, so it doesn't look so weird. I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. So I have like this really cool ground brush that really likes to break that up. So let's see, ground. I'm trying to remember which one it is. I think it's this one. Oh, not that one. That's my grass brush. Yeah, this one's pretty nifty. It's really good for like this type of basic rock. But now that I look at it, I don't think that's the one I want. Let's see. Sometimes it just takes you a little while to find the one that, to find the texture that you want. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go across. And then since this is has some really nice liner, I can go in and I can kind of like adjust it. So I'm gonna come in now and put that mask there, and I'm gonna erase this. Let's see. And then when I'm all done with this, eventually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in and clean this up. Alright, so now we've got that rock texture in there. It's not exactly what I want. I only want that top part of it, right? So I'm going to go in, but I don't want it to look like I just flat erased it, because then it'll look too weird. So I'm going to go in with like a texture brush. I'm going to go in and sort of help randomize it a little bit. I'm going to come in and erase some of this. Always make sure you're on the mask layer. I've done that too many times, where I've gone to erase and I realized I was on the wrong layer. So this kind of breaks it up a little, just a little bit. And then if you want to be super extra with the breaking this up part, you can go in and grab like some foliage. Oh my, it was on my, I think it's this one. Oh. Where did my brush go? There it goes. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes my brush will glitch sometimes when I'm trying to change brushes. Yeah, this one. What I like to do is I like to switch between white and black, and that kind of helps like vary it up a little bit more. And since this will be at an angle, it'll really help to put in some shadows, which I'll do here in a minute. I want to do that last. If you want to do that first, you can. But you'll see what this will do in a second. It's actually really cool what it does. Or if you want to use it that way, it's really cool what it'll do for you. And it just helps, like, for me, it helps kind of randomize the height of some of this rock. Using this as sort of like a base. So, let me get this cleaned up a little. Alright, so now that we have like a kind of a basic, you know, here's the cool part. So watch this. So now we grab our little thin brush here, we can come in. We can actually come in and draw some of this rock here. So it looks like it's sloped. And we can use the sort of randomized black lines that we put in to help us decide sort of like how far in or out it goes. Autosave. It just helps randomize the texture a little bit more. And that's kind of the secret to working faster is, I don't want to say like learning to BS things because that's definitely not what I'm going for. What I'm going for is it gives you a wider range of tools to help something look a little bit more natural so that you can work more efficiently and not feel like, oh gosh, like I have to draw every single tiny little detail by hand, which is just way too overwhelming, to be honest. This is going to be made of wood. So put in a couple like knots in here. And, you know, with texture, the biggest thing I tell people is with, like, drawing backgrounds and stuff, the biggest thing is to suggest texture, to suggest form, suggest shapes. You don't have to draw every single little grain of wood. They're just it's a special brush that draws a bunch of lines in the same direction that are really tiny. That's literally all it is. But by coming in and using our time efficiently, we're able to get much more done more quickly. This actually needs to be a thicker line, so I'm just going to throw that in. Let's see. I don't always like to use super thick black lines, but sometimes it really helps with definition. You can always go over it with white later if you want that to be more clear. Forgot to put this part in there. And sometimes adding like busy work, even if it's not accurate, is also good enough. Sometimes just looking busy, even if it's not 100% accurate, also does its job. Try not to use that technique too often though. It's not a good technique to rely on. It's just good when you're in a time crunch. That's kind of what I've noticed has kind of been the trick for me, is to kind of suggest texture versus trying to like make it look perfect or exact. You're just gonna drive yourself crazy trying to do that all the time. I think that's why a lot of people don't like backgrounds, is they're like, oh well, like I have to draw every single little thing in the background, or like I don't know how to suggest texture, or those sorts of things. They don't know how to, I don't want to say cheat backgrounds, but because it's not about cheating backgrounds. It's about learning how to communicate them effectively without having to draw the entire thing. That's literally the secret to backgrounds. That's all it is. Alright, so now I've got that in, I'm gonna go in with this, make a new texture here. Actually, I'm going to finish this other side first, and then I'll do that. Because there is there's a log here. Let's throw this in here, define this really quick. Alright, so now let's grab our rock brush again. Make a new layer. We'll do the same thing we did before. Oops. I'm gonna come in and erase some things. Give it a little bit more variety. Come back in with this. Whoops. Alright, come grab our ground back in again. We're going to do the same thing we did before, which is come in and kind of set up some new ground levels. So you can see what I'm doing, just like I did over here, is I put in the rocks. And it'll be more obvious once I shade it. You'll be able to see I'm basically putting the rock in for like a basic texture. I'm flattening this part out here, and I'm using this sort of really neat, sort of like flattened ground. Like it almost looks like it's in perspective, to kind of give me the different levels kind of at random. It's actually really handy. Alright, so I did that. So I'm going to come in, define them, and then I'll go in and I'll put in all the shade, and you guys will be able to see, hopefully, what I'm seeing. Whoa, excuse me, I almost sneezed. Okay. Alright, we'll let this be the last rock. Okay, and I can get rid of that. Alright. So this here is actually a log that this is sitting on. It kind of comes under like that. You guys just can't see all of it at the perspective that it's at. You'll be able to see that better in this perspective. But yeah, so I'm kind of putting in textures really quick, just so that I'll know where everything's at. So here. Not perfect, but it'll give you a really quick idea. Alright, so let's come in and make a texture here real quick. So what I'm going to do is I can see where I've marked where I wanted that to end, right? So I'm going to come in with come to my lowest point, come up. This is going to be a gradient. So we'll just put in a really light gradient. I want it darker. Where we are, Hokue is going to be on this side. I want that darker so that when I put this tree in that's going to sit right here, it'll have way more contrast and it'll help Hokue and all of them kind of stand out. Plus, as light usually gets further away from us, it dissipates, and so it would make more sense that the shadow would be stronger, closer. So, alright, so I'm going to start by kind of gently removing some of the shadows. Get the baseline where it should be. Oopsie. Alright, so now I'm going to come in and I'm basically going to draw lights. Like where I don't want the shadows, where I'm going to go, hey, what's up? Girls, you time zones, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Still finishing that that last page for the new update. R.I.P. Busy adulting? Yeah, same. Been so busy the last couple days. My goodness. It's like the work just literally just never ends now. Which is fine. I mean, hey, it keeps me out of trouble, right? Just trying to make quality products. So blurst. Just kidding. I just care so much. You gonna put at least an hour a day? Nice. Hey, this is what you gotta do. Just, honestly, that's the hard part. It's just starting. I find that once I start, I'm okay. It's the same thing with streaming. Once I start, I'm okay. It's just getting to the starting points where I'm like, oh, but I'm so tired. I don't want to work on it. And I just have to be like, no. Go do the thing, you lazy bum. And then I'm like fighting with myself if I want to actually do it or not. Yeah, see, now we have some shading here. Now select the brush buddy. There it goes. Why is it white? Oh, that's why. I was like, why is it erasing it? That would be why. And a lot of this stuff in here is not going to matter because it's just going to get covered up anyway, so I'm not going to put too much time into it. Let's see. I saw the recording of your previous streams and the amount of work you put into Godsbane is behind the scenes. Yeah, it's a lot. Like, I don't think a lot of people really realize, like, how much work, like, making manga and putting in all the little stuff gets. And, like, once you get into it, like, you just sort of, like, intuitively think about it. But people like when I stream, they see me drawing the pages in the digital form, which is the last form. They don't see all of the drawings I do on paper, on post-it notes, all of the writing and the scripting that I do, because I don't go straight from my head to drawing. I don't do that. I have a script first. And so I have to go through the script, I have to go through the lore, I have to go through my timeline, I have to go through my whiteboard, which is where I do the majority of my planning. Because you can erase a whiteboard really easily. And that way I'm not wasting a buttload of paper. And I can take that with me anywhere. Like, sometimes I don't want to sit at my desk. Especially if I'm scripting. Maybe I want to sit at the library so I can have some references. Or maybe I want to sit by my window. I don't know. Yeah. It's a little stressful, like, sometimes always sitting at the computer. And sometimes I don't want to use paper. Yeah, it's a life. Yeah, those aren't going to be... I was thinking about something I could use for boulders, but that's not going to work. Sometimes you gotta get creative with your brush choices. I don't know. Sometimes I just try stuff just to see if it works. And sometimes it does, and sometimes it doesn't. Usually it doesn't. Gotta wear all sorts of different hats. Oh my goodness. Oh my Lanta. We have to be the writer. Well, if you do it by yourself, yeah, you have to be the writer, you have to be the scripter, you have to be the editor, unless you hire one. You have to be the letterer. And lettering isn't just throwing text in bubbles and calling it done. Like, lettering is work. Lettering is its own amazingly complicated art form. And a lot of people severely as I was saying yesterday, and you probably heard me in the stream, like, lettering is so crazy complicated. And if you don't letter well, like, it could ruin your comic, it could ruin your manga if you don't letter well. Even if everything else is beautiful, if your lettering is crap, then it doesn't matter if you have lettering or not. You can have a great story without lettering, but if you choose to put in lettering, like dialogue and sound effects, and it's bad, that can ruin the whole comic. One of the ways I can tell a pro, someone who's been doing this a really long time, from someone who's not, is the lettering. It's one of the things that gives people away. Now, is mine any good? I have no idea. I hope so, considering I've been hired to do some lettering stuff. I would hope my lettering's half decent at minimum. Even if it's not professional yet. I wouldn't be offended by that. Alright, so I'm gonna make a new folder. Alright, And this one is gonna have the front layer here for like the ground level here. That's what's next. Oh yeah, that's what I zoomed out for, so I can see it all. Okay, let's see. Alright, I had to double check messages really fast. Sorry, I work social media, so I get jobs or I get messages all throughout the day. So I'm always double checking. I really shouldn't do that when I'm streaming. It's a bad habit. Alright, so what I'll do, where'd it go? Is it this one? Yes. Put this down. That's my initial base layer. Oh, this is the vertical one I was looking for earlier. I was wondering where that one went. Where's the, I think it's this one. This one? Yeah, this one's the one I'm looking for. I'm gonna lay this down. I'm not gonna worry too much about making it perfect, because I don't care. And then I'm gonna go over it as an eraser with the same one. And clean up some of this so that it's not so perfect looking. And then I'm going to go underneath that with a new layer. Oh, I guess I could do it on top. Yeah, I could do it on top. With something like this. I said, sometimes I have to select things more than once and it bugs me when I have to do that. Something like this. And I'm going to go in and erase some of it. This is completely unnecessary, by the way. You don't have to do it this way. It just helps me randomize the texture on the ground. It's the only reason I'm doing it. It just helps me randomize that. I'm sorry, I'm kind of focused. I'm really sad that I didn't get this update out today. I had some work stuff I had to do. And then, like, of course, there's just been the hellhole that is Art Twitter today. Oh my goodness. So much drama today. I just don't have the patience for it today. You're just waking up to the chaos then, eh? Let's see. My artist energy is searching and having me up. Oh man, have you heard about all of the stuff that happened on Twitter? I'm not gonna talk about it here because I don't have the bandwidth for that anymore. Be very careful going onto Twitter today. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Be very careful. It's chaotic right now. Especially if you had a DeviantArt account, like, or have one. Like, watch your mental health today is all I'm gonna say on the topic. Where's my foliage brush so I can kind of draw some foliage right here really quick. It's in my lazy brush set, I think. Oh, in the nature pack. Where's the nature pack? Okay, it's might be in the free brushes. Oh, here it is. This is the right pack. Oh, I need my nature sets. Here we go, foliage. My lazy foliage set. Florence. Oops. Didn't mean to mess with that. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Oh yeah, I gotta check if. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what all the chaos is about today. I've had one. In fact, I just hit my I want to say 15-year anniversary recently. Yeah, it was just a couple days ago. Yeah, a couple days ago I had my 15-year anniversary. I'm so tired of that messing with it. So I'm gonna share a secret with you guys. A lot of this was like the base here, minus this little thing here, was all a 3D model. And like basically what I've done is I've gone in and I don't know how good it is now that I'm kind of looking at it. I might change a couple things. But it was all like AI. Not AI, I don't know why I said that. AI is on the brain right now. 3D model. Wasn't AI, sorry, it was 3D model. Just to make my life easier because I ain't got time for that. I got stuff to do. I'm changing the landscape here almost last minute. I'm not happy with it anymore. Let's see. Hi, Miso. What? She's like, Mom, pay attention to me. How dare you ignore me? Right, Miso? Yeah. How dare you ignore me, Mother? She's literally like pawing on my arm, like begging for attention. What? I look at her and her response is, weh. I saw you 3D pose on the other stream. Close to every good. Chef Kiss. Do you have any custom brushes? Oh no, I don't make my own brushes. I don't make any of my own brushes. No. Nah. I don't feel like sitting there and messing with that kind of stuff. I ain't got time for that. I gotta draw! I don't mind putting in time to find a brush that someone's already made, and even if it's like a paid brush, I don't mind buying stuff. I'm ashamed to say I've easily probably spent $200 to $300 on assets of various kinds. But you know, I like supporting other people, and if I can find something that works for me, then I'll just go ahead and purchase it. You know, if I have the ability to, of course. And then if not, then I'll make it myself. But I always try to look for something that's already made. And then if not, then I'll try to figure out something. But I think yeah, I think every asset that I have, I've either bought or downloaded from somebody else. And then usually what I'll do is, for the 3D models, I'll mix and match and customize. So for example, the 3D model that I used for this one is a conglomeration of a bunch of other ones. I have quite a few of those. Yeah, she's really cute. Misa's pretty adorable. Yeah, like this is a whole bunch of models that are kind of like strewn together. Just to kind of like give me a basic idea of like the shape and form and like where everything is, and also just give me like a visual reference. I did download Mental Canvas, and I'd really love to try that one. Just try it out, see how it works, and if it's good enough, if it's something I think I can handle, I'm just gonna buy that because I would rather draw this stuff. if I can draw in terms of like sculpting things, I can totes my goats do that. But to make a 3D model, I don't know how to do that. I know how to draw a 3D object, but to make a 3D model is like an extra skill set I just don't have. So I'm gonna hope that Mental Canvas will be an optional tool for me. Because imagine if I could take something like that and draw this like that, and then have it for whenever I need it. I feel like that would really increase the efficiency. So I've got a bunch downloaded, all are free. I'm sure I'll buy once I get serious. Yeah, I have I have so here I'll show you like how many assets I have. Okay, now you can see them. This is the start of my download folder, and look how high up it is. I scrolling of like all the different stuff that I've bought, and it's just scrolling. We either bought or downloaded, just so much stuff. And a lot of times if I buy an asset, it's not like I'm just gonna like throw the asset in there and boom, be done with it. Like I'll throw it in and then like I'll do a considerable drawing on top. It's like I use it like a sketch or like a place to start. That's like this log up here is an asset. Like the ivy is an asset. The dragonfly is an asset. Like I think the only thing that I drew by hand is like this leaf in here, and Hokaway himself. I drew on my own. You know, like I do feel a little bit bad about it that like I can't draw these things, but that's why I take the time to redraw on top of them, is so that I can learn from the experience, even though I'm technically not drawing my own thing. So I'm making efforts to like learn anyway. I've already sorted mine. That's why I have like all these other folders. They're closed and stuff. Like I have certain like fast access ones. Same with my like my tones. I have like my favorite tones that I want to use. I just put them in downloaded. And if I have like a character specific tone, like I have them in there for fast access. I did the same for like all my manga materials. Like all of the bubbles I use the most are in here. And then like a special bubble is like right there. You know, like I've already kind of gone in and sorted them, and it's made my life like so much easier to actually go through and sort my assets. It's made my life so much easier. Alright. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, grass. I forgot what I was doing. I was doing something. There's like some like tall grass over here. I just like the texture it gives. After you erase it, it gives like a really cool like vertical texture. You don't need to know what this is sitting on. It exists. Just kidding. I'll probably throw like a small little log or something over here. Or I could do like extra bamboo. Be extra as hell. Do 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 do. Some like bamboo leaves here on the ground. Alright, bamboo time! Yay! Bamboo time. Usually those I can still draw on my own. Bamboos! We've got black bamboos, we've got colored bamboos, we've got white bamboos, all kinds of bamboos. Nor mostly has like a really dark colored bamboo. It's not black, but it sure looks like it is. It's just really, really cool. That will go right here, that way it's behind the grass. I've learned bamboo likes to like place itself precariously in bizarre spots. And now I'm like obsessed with drawing bamboo that way. So like with this bamboo, what I'll do is I'll come in here now and I'll have like a fun time coming in here and like adding some extra lines and stuff to it. Make it a little bit more unique than it was before. And if I want to be super duper lazy, which I'm going to because I'm so tired of looking at this panel now, that's the cool thing is you don't even have to add in that much. Now really the only thing I'll have to do is come in here and like clean up the base of this bamboo here, because I don't know if you've ever walked around bamboo. There is a buttload of leaves around. That's probably like one of the things like I remember the most about when I was starting at Ringling College. They had so much bamboo on campus, and there were just leaves everywhere. Couldn't go over how many leaves there were. There's like leaves everywhere. all from the bamboo. I guess now if I think about it, wouldn't you have black leaves? Now that I'm thinking about it. There, I tried. Not one bamboo. Really? Oh, I've one near my house. Okay. Yeah, it sheds so many leaves. A grove? Well, bamboos are all connected underground. They're all technically one plant. Aspen does that too. It's all technically one plant. Because it's all grass. Bamboo's a grass. Stretch my leg real quick. Whew. Miso, you want to say hi to everybody? Let me grab my mic. Is this okay? Yeah, you can hear me? Okay, ready? Maybe. Miso, you want to say hi? Yeah? Your fans adore you. What do you wish to say to them? She's like, I don't. Yeah? Really? Yeah? What is it? Your fans love you. Ooh, cat ASMR. Say hi. They love your miso ASMR. I don't like ASMR, but they might. What miso? Do you want to come sit in my lap? Yeah, I can't do that to you and then like not let you sit in my lap. All right, come on. I'll pay the miso tax. Come on. Hey, baby. What's up? Oh, see, now that she's in my lap, she's not gonna say anything because she got what she wanted. That's what she does. I'm taking a quick break, you guys. Quick break. Yeah, Misa's is pretty cute. Yeah? What is it, Miso? She's like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna lay here now. What is it, Miso? What? She's actually been very good today. Usually she's all in my face while I'm on the clock. And she's not done that today. She's actually been a very good girl. Especially when I'm drawing. Like, she knows when I'm drawing versus doing other things. And she'll be like, oh, this is the perfect time to go bug you. And I'm like, no. Please don't. Do, 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 do. Scroll down it over. Let's see what's up. There she's so. Miso. See, there's plenty of room for you up here. You're just mad because you can't be between me and the computer. She likes to be specifically between me and the computer. Otherwise, she's not interested. Or she needs to, like, have both of my hands touching her. She's really weird. Like, she won't settle for one hand. She has to have both. What do you mean I can't have the other hand? You can't tell me what to do. Yeah, she's a little goof like that. One day, the world looks like an open beach. You've been dancing as fast as you can with a smile on your face. And in the sky, we'll get together. Carry me away as light as a feather. Chase the cloud from the clouds. Cloud. I said cloud. It's clouds. I'll go by. Gonna fly. Feel the wind blow through my and my feet can't stay on the ground anymore. Above I feel a little stronger when I swing. Of course, I go to make a line and it's like, nope, just kidding, autosave. I hate that it does that. It's like, don't wait till I put the pen down. What it looks like from up there. Takes a stardust in my mouth and chase the clouds until they disappear. We can't stay on the ground any longer. Every leap of faith I feel a little stronger. Let's see. Don't wanna watch it all go by. Let's see. Whoa, that's the wrong color, son. Slow down there, Austin. It's almost like the calm down, son. It's just a drawing. Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. The sponge, doodle bob or whatever it is. I can't calm down. I'm trying. It's a hard song to learn for me. It is not my native language. People probably sick and tired of that song now, but I really like it. Alright, now I'm going to throw in another 3D model in here. Let's see. I'm sorry, that was really loud. So I downloaded a pose that I liked for Hokaway that I wanted him to... Want me so. Want me so. I know I had to adjust it a little bit. I don't remember which one it was, because I just adjusted it just a little bit. I think it was this one. Or it might have been, actually I think it was this one, because they're already sort of like squatting down. I mean, Hokaway's been a creeper, right? I don't remember which one I used as my base, and then I altered it, and then my stupid butt decided, oh hey, like, actually I'm pretty sure it was this one. Because I think I had him like lean forward. Yeah, because I had him sit up straight, and then I had him like lean forward. And then I had this leg. Oops. I had this leg up. This one had to be down this way a little bit. That needs to be, oops. That needs to be a little bit. Oh, come on. Sometimes I swear. And then this arm was forward. And then his head was up. Yeah, he was like here in the corner. He's like, ooh, what's up? Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, let's make like the perspective like really extreme here. Might have to like finagle it, and it might be slightly inaccurate, but it'll look better. This here. Oh, I just realized that lines up perfectly with that. Frick. Yeah, I kind of want him to like look like he's sitting up. That's kind of what I want. I feel like that would be like the next natural progression if like this were a person doing this. So his torso would be turned. Could be turned slightly. And I wanted his arm up. Oopsie. Alright. So this will give me kind of like, let's see, how do I like that? I don't think I need this arm up here. I think that'll be fine. As long as that's moved forward. Let me make sure this looks right. Sometimes I don't like these. Oh, it's because I had the arm selected, not the shoulder. That's why it wasn't bending the way I wanted it to. I was wondering why it wasn't bending right. It's because hey Sim, what's up? Yeah, just kind of helping get, like, just helping try to get this panel done. And, like, I've never really used a lot of 3D models in a single drawing, so I kind of just wanted to see, like, what's it like. Because usually I don't use them. Usually I just kind of do whatever, and so I'm trying to see if it, like, would help my accuracy. And it's just slowing me down. It's kind of annoying, really. It's like somewhat, it's honestly kind of agitating. Yeah, I know, right? I have that one. I have a skeleton one. That's like an actual skeleton. And that one's pretty cool when I'm drawing like monsters and stuff, or if I'm really, really struggling with something, I can quickly like throw that in. I can see where all the bones are and stuff. I can see how things are pivoted. So I can actually practice drawing the skeleton underneath and then use that to actually draw it. So that's why I like using that one more. But someone's like, you should try doing this, it'll help you. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. It's slowing me down so much. Hi, Leader, what's up? So yeah, it's a little frustrating using a model, but I'm gonna stick it out. I'll get it done. Yeah, hey guys, look at all you people coming in here all of a sudden. It's almost like something magic happens, like around like the hour to hour and a half mark, because every time, like, more people come in. I don't know if YouTube just goes, hey, this person's actually sticking around, let me actually go, pop them up more. Weird. Alright, so let's do a quick sketch for Hokoway. So I'm just gonna quickly throw this in. Hokoway has hair that comes down. And he also has like a little ponytail too. Okay, this all here is going to be ivy in that area, so... Yeah, I think so. I forgot Hooker was wearing. Let me see if my drawing will tell me what he's wearing. Oh, okay, he's wearing his short sleeve. Quick hand drawing. See, I just draw it really loosely. I never, like, try to trace it exactly, because then I don't learn anything. I like suffering! And... Let's see, what's he wearing? Oh, he's got his fluffy bands on. Oh, see, I learned something from it. And I used to just kind of help him block out the shape. Do you struggle with color? Hell yeah, I do. Hell yeah, I do. Sim actually would be a great person to ask about color. So, Sim would be great. Let's see. It was a good day. Awesome frogs are singing tonight from what I'm hearing. Love your DP and username. Oh yeah. Try to see if you can mention people in the chat since YouTube has been pushing this handle thing. You should be able to mention people. It's just a little picky sometimes. It comes up as suggested but doesn't push through. Yeah, I've noticed that problem. Do you struggle with color? Yes, I do. Color theory is my weakness. Oh, weird that I struggle with color? I hate color. I don't enjoy coloring. Coloring is stressful. I can color. Like my favorite one, I'll show you like my favorite one. I think I put it in old art maybe. Is it in old art? Probably not. Nope, it's not. I don't know where I put it. I don't know where it is. Here, I'll grab it from DA really quick. I've got DeviantArt up anyway, so I'll grab it from DA really fast. Let's see. Whoopsie. Gallery. Like, I can do color. It's just, it's not something I enjoy doing, and so like when I do color, it's like really stressful. It's just a lot of extra work for my brain, and my brain doesn't appreciate that very much. It's like, why are you making me work this hard? So, let's see, copy, file from clipboard. So I can color. I don't think this is bad coloring. I just didn't enjoy the process that much. It's just how I feel about color. It's not like the most enjoyable aspect of my life. What, Miso? What? What's wrong, baby? What is it? Where are you? What side are you on? Oh, hi. Why are you on that side? Yeah? Really? Tell me about it. What's up? What do you want? Is it food? Yeah? Want some food? Is it treats you want, or is it actual food? Food? Treats? That's the same you. That doesn't help me. Is it treats? Or food? Okay, one more time. So far we're 1 and 1. Is it treats? Or food? She's just staring at me now. She's like, how do you not know what I want? Alright, hang on guys. Let me feed my cat. Meet the master. The overlord.
Yes, master, I shall give you some food. Yes, master.
Is this what you want? How about 4K no los dos? That solves that, eh? 4K no los doors. Doors? That's it. Oh, is this what you want? Yeah? There you go. Alright, when you're done with that and ready for dessert, come let me know. And you can have the dos part of 4K no los dos. Let's see. Let me catch up. It's weird I understand the rules and techniques, how to use in practice, but then struggle with actual pieces. That's because knowing the rules isn't knowing how to do something. Knowing the rules is knowing how it works. Knowing how to actually replicate the thing is completely different. It's like driving a car, for example. You can read up on how to draw a car or how to drive a car. You can read up on how all the buttons work, but until you actually get behind the car and you start driving the car, you don't know how to actually drive a car. It's a whole in theory versus in practice thing. In theory, could you drive a car if you read up on it? Yeah, but could you actually do it? Maybe not. Yeah, basically, right? Don't make me repeat myself. That's how miso is. She's like, how dare you make me repeat myself? I'm the queen of this household. I'm kind of acting like I know the song and I don't. You done, Miso? You ready for your dessert? Oh yeah! She heard the bag shake. She's like, you came over here so fast. Hi, Miso. Yeah. Bitch, feed me. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Her treat bag is a little loud. I apologize. I swear they do that on purpose so that, like, the instant you even touch it, it's like, and the cats come running. Okay. Okay. Demon child, my goodness. Listen to that. She was like, wah, wah, wah. It's like, yes, child, I have food. It's so funny. Just realized that these lines won't matter. Sad. Elbow's too strong. His elbow's too strong, guys. Elbow game is too strong. Okay, wait. I'm gonna remember. It's on the bottom side, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so he's got a little bit of fluff on these. And it looks like fur, but it's not. They're super fine feathers. Put these in anyway. Oh man, you know what I haven't heard in a while? Yeah, he did. He actually won. So he's officially a world champion now. Yeah. Let's see. Dum, 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 dum. Money! Where did you go? What do you need, child, now? You have been given food, you have been given mini pets, you have been given fresh water, and you have been given desserts. What may I do for you? You guys should see the way she's looking at me. What is it, babe? What? Where? Would you like to grace thine lap again? Mine lap? He's finally gonna wake up from his coma and realize it was all a dream. Now he has to defend his title against all these little punks that are worse than he is. let me get all comfy and you can sit on my lap while I draw. Oh, give me a second. I've got short legs, child. No, you can't sit up there. Yeah. Demanding. Okay, where'd my pen go, though? Uh-oh, I misplaced my pen. Uh-oh. I lost it. You are not... You are not getting more treats. You little stinker. Okay, well now I don't know where my pen is. I just had it, right, guys? I don't know where my pen is now. Now I don't know where my pen is. Oh, I found it. I know, right? Okay, I found it. Alright, there's hopefully. Alright, let's get this ivy in here. Let's see how big it is. It's about the size of his eye, so we want to be sure the eye is about the same. Now I get to come in and erase the ones that I don't want. The alternative, I guess, would be to erase parts of his hands, so that it looks like he's like putting his hand underneath it. But that's not what you would do. You wouldn't like slide your hand underneath it intentionally. Let's see. Honestly, it'd be nice if it does. It'd be nice to see it growing up Ash. It would be nice. It would be cool to see a grown-up Ash. I'd be down for that. Oh my god, I erased it from the wrong layer. I hate when I do that. I didn't erase it from the mask, I erased it from like the actual layer. I hate when I do that. It's like the worst feeling when you realize you've accidentally erased your line art. It's like, no. So I'm actually just going to erase all of this, and I'm going to add in some new ivy leaves on top. Except this one, I'm going to keep this one. It'll save me some work. Miso's happy. She's giving herself a bath now. Hey, thanks for coming. I appreciate it. Once I get this page done, I'll send those out. That's my goal, is to get this done either tonight or probably sometime tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by the stream. I appreciate it. Once I get the rest of the rewards finished, I'll get it. I'll get the files out. So I want to get this done first. Keep being peens. I gotta move really quick. Gotta stretch. Okay, stretch. Okay. Where is this? Where's that tone for leaves and stuff? It's like a tone for like shadow, like leaf shadows. I think. What we find as the white layer. Alright, let's go in and put in the rest of the white away. Alright, and then some of this we're not gonna need. Miso, what are you doing? Miso? Behave yourself. I'm watching you. She likes to leap in the window, which is fine, but she likes to also like paw at the screen, and it like scares the bejesus out of me. Oh my goodness, baby, what? Oh, it's really loud, Miso. I heard you all the way over here. She's loud. I heard her all the way over here. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she was loud. She's like, let me sing you the song of my people. It's like, no, honey, it's okay. Auto save. Here it goes. Come on, auto save. Do your thing. Alright, we just hit the 2-hour mark, so I'm gonna finish up this little bit here. And then apparently my cat needs more attention, so I'm gonna go give that to her. Apparently she needs some attention, so. Okay, honey, let me finish this section here, and then I will give you my full attention. I don't know if you guys can hear her. Really? Tell me about it, Miso. Tell me all about it. Talk to me, babe. She's so funny. Meow. Meow. Yeah. Tell me all about it, Miso. She's so chatty. She's so funny. I know, right? She's not usually this talkative. This is abnormal for her. Yeah. What's up? Here. All your adoring fans want to talk to you. Come here. I don't know if the mic can reach you. Yeah? What? So, how's your day going, Miso? How's your day? Tell us. Yeah? I'm very bored. I'm just sitting here all day, and my human keeps ignoring me. I'm so offended. Well, let's see. Can I find one of these days I'm gonna do a stream where it's just me and her playing. Because I've found out something very strange about my cat. So if I take my bedding off the bed, like if I take my blanket off the bed, and I put the pillows strategically placed on top of the bed, and then I grab the laser pointer. Miso is so... What's the word I'm looking for? She's so crazy hyper chasing this laser pointer on my bed. She won't do it on the floor. I don't know why, but she won't do the same act. She won't act the same on the floor as she will on my bed. She is just utterly crazy if I do it on the bed. Like moving the laser pointer around on my bed, and because it's up against the wall, I can kind of put it like up against the wall as well. One of these days I'm going to stream it. And you guys can watch how crazy this cat gets when I like use the laser pointer on the bed. And she's like yelling and screaming, and she's like super like attentive. Like, I don't normally see her like that riled up, but she gets super riled up if I play with the laser pointer on my bed. And she knows what the laser pointer looks like now, so she knows when I've picked it up. And so she gets really excited about it. I think I'm just going to leave this here, because his hair is a light brown. I don't know if that needs to be toned or not. It's a very light brown. Oh, I meant to keep that at 60. Actually, I might kick it all the way up to 80. Then I'll cut this down to 30. So let me put it back to 60. Yeah, because he's fair skinned slightly. For a Nori, he's pretty light skinned. And then he's got, he's got like a lighter colored hair. I've thought about going back, in this particular page that I have over here. Let me move it over here. And like fixing that, because I'm not sure if I I'm not sure if I like it being all white, but yeah. I think if I make his shirt white, it'll look like it's a lighter color. It'll look like it's a darker color. But it really is. It's my theory anyway. Alright, and now I'm going to add some white lines to kind of give it a little bit more form, I guess. What, Miso? She's like, dang it, play with me. Why are you ignoring me? My human's ignoring me again. Meow. 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 Tell me all about it. Super chatty. Super chatty. She needs her own channel where people can just listen to her meow the entire time. You're gonna make me rich, Miso. One of these days, my e-girl cat. Can you drew, please? I can draw. Sorry, I was playing with my cat. I'm not sure what you're asking me to draw, but... No. Sim is, I believe Sim is still here as well. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Yeah, no, sorry. I was playing with my cat. That's why I stopped drawing for a minute. I just realized the shadows or the highlights are on the wrong side. It's okay. I'll fix it. I thought it was your parrot. No, it's a cat. That's what she sounds like. She sounds really strange. Well, that's a cat, unfortunately. Or fortunately. What did you grab? What is in your mouth? You little booger. Give me that. That is not to play with. The ever prevalent question you ask your pets. What's it? Yeah, she does. She meows a lot. Yeah. She wants me to play with her. That's why she's meowing at me. She wants to play. Normally my streams don't last this long. Normally they only last about an hour, hour and a half. So that's why she's meowing a lot. She's used to me being finished by now. So she's like, why aren't we playing? I draw manga. I'm here. Sorry, like, okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of a delay. Have a good night. But I stream manga, by the way, so. That's weird, Sim. It's telling me that you're not in here. It, like, literally my concurrent viewers went down to 0 when they left. Interesting. That's probably why they thought nobody else was here, is because the concurrent viewer might be off. Oh, yeah, that's probably why. That's probably why. Maybe. Yeah, I was wondering why sometimes it does that. Like, it'll say that there's less people watching, but, like, people will be chatting. I've always wondered why YouTube did that, and that would make sense. It's like a YouTube issue. Me too! I've had that happen as well, where I've been streaming something, but I've had it up on another screen. If I put it back to my original screen, it's fine. So, dude, me too, me too. It's super weird. Feel all this bad now. Maybe. Let me try something real quick. See if I can save myself some time. Oh yeah, that's not gonna work out how I thought it would. Actually, I think that works out a little bit better. It simplifies a lot of the shapes. Miso, get down from there. That's which one I like better. I like this one because it kind of solidifies this background a little bit more. Like, it makes it... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I updated those pages. So I've got a new intro. So... Let's see who this person is. Oh, it's a kid. It's a young person. Yeah, I've never had someone come in and just say, like, just be like, can you draw, please? Like, when I wasn't drawing, I've never had anybody do that before. I was like, whoa, what? I had to, like, stop for a second and be like, wait, what? Like, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's, like, it's fine. Like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing anyway, so I didn't really mind that much. It just, I've never had anyone say that before. Yeah, sometimes like I need like a mental break, and so sometimes like I'll stop drawing, even if it's just for like 5 minutes, like look away from the screen and mentally focus on something else for a little bit. Like, at least that's me. I don't know about like other artists, but sometimes I'll do that just to like let my brain chill for a minute, like then get back to it. Alright, I gotta add in this Monstera one, which will be easy. It'll just be a brush. Oh my god, Misa, what am I feeding you? Gross. Damn, girl. Damn, girl. Might need to give yourself a bath after that one. Damn. I gotta live with you. Stinking at my house, how dare you? What a silly dog. He's like, oh, my cat, like my studio apartment is so small. It's like, oh, I don't know. It's maybe like 100 square meters. It's like 288 square feet. So it's really small. And so, like, whenever she uses a litter box, I know she does. And so it's always like, oh, loud cat, what am I feeding you? I hate when it does this. Okay, I'm gonna delete that. Make it black. And then take it down to 30. Maybe since this is so dark, we don't want this here. We don't want this super dark. Yeah, that way it's like light to dark. The whole composition overall will look a little bit better, maybe. Alright, now for this last one. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, this will be fun. Let's save this really quick before I break it. Now I get to do it again 3 more times, except hopefully they won't be as crazy detailed, so. Alright, so I'm gonna grab, I don't even need these now, because they're gonna be closed. So now, actually I probably should make a raster of that first, before I break it. Gonna make a raster of that layer, and then I'll manipulate the model that's already, that way I'm not adding an extra 3D model. Sorry guys, I'm waiting for the 3D model to rasterize, so give it a little minute. There it goes, we're done. Sweet. Is this person 3D model? Eh? The person that I did was originally their own 3D model. Like I did the space, the environment is one. Here, I'll show you. I'll actually just open it for you. There's an interior version and an exterior version. So I actually made, it's like a conglomeration of like smaller 3D models that I've kind of like put together to make an environment. And it's just to give me a rough idea of the space. It's not meant to be accurate. I actually got rid of this bridge here because it was useless. That SOB. Yeah, so it's just to give me a rough idea of the space. So that if I'm drawing it from any angle, like I'm gonna know roughly what it looks like. Oh, this is a small one compared to some of my other ones. So that's a small one. And what's really cool about this place, is you enter it, here, like, obviously it's not a perfect model. Because I wanted this to be a little bit higher, and I forgot to throw in some stairs or whatever, so it's not perfect, and like, these are technically floating, but I didn't have the time to fix it, so I just threw it together really quick. So there's that one. And then there's the interior. So what it does is it leads you to another location when you enter it. Because it's in a bamboo forest, right? We can see it's in a bamboo forest. There's nothing behind it. But when you enter it, it takes you into a completely different place. Let me open this one. I've got a bunch of these models made, and you can't see it because of the way I have my screen, but I downloaded Mental Canvas because I want to experiment with 3D space and Mental Canvas. So this looks like it's like a chamber in a cave, and I kind of put these models in here just for size reference, just so I can see how big everything is. They won't actually be there when I'm doing my original drawing. But what I'd like to do, So this is like the actual chamber, but here's the cool part. This is only one chamber. So what happens is when you enter the house, oh, come on. It actually leads you into this cave, and leads you through to there's like an underground cavern with a river here. So for example, like if you're looking at it this way, when I have these 3D models, it gets kind of slow. So for example, like here, there'd be like a pit down here, and there's like a river that flows this way. And there's like special rocks and stuff in here, and so like you have to like, so yeah, you have to like cross this. But yeah, there's like a river flowing down here. And Hokaway, basically what he's doing is he's following Coco, right? So when he enters, he's not gonna realize like where he is exactly, because he's never this location. He's not supposed to be able to enter, but he can, and there is a valid reason for why Hokaway can enter it, and other people can't. Yeah, so Hokaway will enter. He'll come down here. He'll get to this bridge, and then right about here is as far as he'll get. You won't get to go any further for a special reason I'm not gonna say. And then a good chunk of the, a good chunk of the rest of the story, like some of these blue pages, like maybe 5 or 6 of them are gonna happen in that, they're gonna happen in this sort of chamber room. So what I want to do is I'm gonna try to take maybe screenshots of this. What I want to try to do is I want to try to take this room and I want to draw it in mental canvas and see like what I can do with it. So that's another model that I've made to kind of help me with just understanding the spatial area, like how long like a tunnel is, or like how big things are compared to each other. That's the main reason why I make models. Yeah. I don't really like make models to be able to trace from them. They're just to help me with general placement and size and perspective. My favorite model that I've made though, well there's 2 of them technically. This one's pretty fun, but it's not near done yet. It's still a lot of work. But one that I also enjoy is Aros's house. This is a fun one. Yeah, people don't realize like how hard it is to keep something to scale when it's only in your head. And so if anything, just having these sorts of environments to give me scale and to give like a rough guess of the perspective is always really great. Yeah, Aros's house. It's one of my favorite ones. I have the exterior done, and these 2 triangles things will be one piece eventually. But yeah, so I'm gonna end up drawing this place a lot, so that's why I wanted to have one. But if I could have a space like this, that would be really cool too, in mental canvas. That would be really neat. So I feel like this one's a little bit more complicated, because there's so many exterior things and so many different shapes. With the other one I showed you, it's just basic shapes. The other thing I want to do is I want to try to draw like a room or something. Just like open mental canvas and just start experimenting with it. Because if that can help me, like imagine if I could draw a space once. I draw a space once, right? And it's already in line art form, so I already know where all the line art is. I can add in all kinds of textures that I want. I don't know if I can like import images to use as like proxy UV mapping. I don't know if I can do stuff like that. I don't know I haven't even opened it yet. I just downloaded it today. So we're gonna see like how that works. So I'll probably do that before I go to bed. I might just stop now because I've been going almost 3 hours and I need a break. I've been working since 6 a.m. this morning on various stuff. And I had like a really short dinner break earlier and I'm getting kind of hungry now. let me place this. I'm gonna place this model first, though. That way, it's already placed. See, this is why people should use 3D models. It literally makes people's lives easier. It saves lives. The only thing that sucks about this is now I don't get the cool, like, warped perspective I was going for. Actually I was gonna move this tree anyway. Yeah, see, this way you can actually, like, see it a bit better. If I turn that off, this was the original drawing. Oh, you can't see it. I didn't realize it got all messed up. Fix that. So, like, here's all the... Here's where the tree ends. Here's where the bridge ends. And then there's like a bamboo, like, more behind him. And then there's like some vines that come across this way. And here's like here's the bamboo going this way. That was the idea. So the idea is that he leaps like over the tree that's originally here. I just realized that it's too big. You gonna let me transform it, buddy? Yeah, I can do that in Clip Studio too. That's what I'm saying is because I made a new model, like all my stuff is weird and warpy. I'm sure I could figure it out. So here's that tree. He like leaps over it and then like he runs this way. Leaps over. And then he runs. And then he kind of like stands up here, kind of like looking up at everything. And he's like, as he's like stepping up. It's like the idea. I also thought about like having him all like having a hand up here. Like as he's like climbing up, going up the stairs, but that probably would be really disrespectful. I don't see Hokaway doing that, so. Yeah, because I wanted to split this up into like 3 panels to really show where he's at. Because I don't, like, this is really the only establishing shot that I have, and so I figured I would do sort of like a secondary one, just to kind of show like where it's at. That this is obviously a forest, like this isn't like a cave, because behind this is nothing but bamboo, right? There's no cave there. So I thought that might be like a good shot to show, because here we can see what's on the left side of it, And then here we can see what's on the other side of it. So that was kind of the idea behind it. And that way it keeps the action moving from right to left. So that was the idea behind it. Behind the shots, anyway. I'm not a storyboarder. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it like as cinematic as possible. Just because that's just how I like my stuff. I like it to look and feel somewhat cinematic. But nah. So there's the page. Yep. I mean, all I did was that bottom one. That's all I did today. The other ones I did, well, no, I didn't. I did them this morning. So I finished up, because this top one was only line art when I went to bed last night. So I did 3 panels today. I can't believe that's all in one day. Oh my goodness, yeah, like, today's been a long day. Oh my gosh. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna take a break and maybe go play with mental canvas for a little bit. Go try something new. Go have something to eat. I haven't eaten yet, actually. I don't think I've had dinner yet. I'm hungry. Yeah, now that I think about it, I've not had dinner yet. And it's like 11 o'clock. Good night, guys. So thank you all so much for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you to my members, 2 of which visited me, Manga and Sim. Thank you very much for supporting me and being amazing members. I really do super duper. Wait a minute. You have the mentorship badge. Did you redo your membership here? You can only have that if you're a member. I thought you were a member on YouTube. Wait a minute. Can't believe I just caught that. Double dipper. Okay, well, thank you. Either way, thank you to my members. I really appreciate you guys' support. It helps me and it helps the channel grow. Thank you, everyone, for liking the video. Thank you for watching. Oh, Miso wants to say bye. Miso. Yeah? Yeah? You brought my shoe with you. Oh, your butt stinks. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. I'll definitely, hopefully, be able to show you guys what I did in Mental Ray. Oh my god, I'm thinking back to Maya. Mental Canvas. No, not Maya, anything but Maya. I'll see you guys next time. Which will probably be about the same time as usual, about 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time tomorrow night. So I'll see you guys then. Until then, have a wonderful weekend and take it easy. Make sure you guys get some rest. All right, good night.